guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are and wherever you're watching. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to all the subscribers. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. You guys are the early adopters, and hopefully we can keep this train rolling. Right, today we're going to be going to my second job, which is I do a bit of support care with a young lady who has cerebral palsy. I've been with her for about a year, and we've really struck up a really good relationship, and I love hanging out with her, and I'll show you what it's all about today. Then we're going to come home and we're going to do a little home workout at the back here, and show you what I get up to throwing the weights around in the backyard. After that, I'm going to be speaking about how I went vegan, and the ins and outs of it, the troubles that I come across, and what are the benefits of it as well. So I'm going to make these oats, and then we'll kick on. So I'm going to have my morning protein oats. I usually get up and have pre-workout and then go to gym fasted. I just feel better that way. I don't feel bloated. Yeah, I still have the energy levels that I would with a full stomach. So I'm going to have a cup of oats. Try and get it all in the cup. Cup of protein oats, a cup of plant-based milk. Today I'm using almond milk, but you can use soy milk. You can get a brand that has extra protein in it if you want. Or mix it around a bit. Then I'm gonna put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Alright, once they're done, we put the mixed berries in. Whoa, nice one. Usually we have strawberries as well, but we've run out. I find lately that they've been going off really quick if we buy them fresh, which is a bummer. So that's why if you get frozen, chuck them in the freezer and they'll last forever. Tablespoon of chia seeds. Tablespoon of hemp seeds. Ground flaxseed, about half a tablespoon of that. Bit of sunflower seeds, half a tablespoon. Sprinkle in some PB2 powdered peanut butter. Bit of ground cinnamon. And top it off with sugar-free maple. Would not be able to live without this stuff. And we're all done. Then we tuck in. I'm all ready to go. Hurry. Say bye. Kiss. Kiss. No, you just want to be on camera.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard.
As I said, I've been with Em for about a year now. Go over and help her with stuff like washing her car, we go shopping, we food prep for the week, but usually we just get a coffee and we walk around and we talk about our week and get things off our chest, and we've really struck up a really nice friendship, and I look forward to meeting up with her every week and having a chat. It's really a nice little support group we've got going on there.
You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. 'Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Shot away.
Just got home before, sipping on some pre-workout. I'm going to do a sesh out in the backyard. As you can see, I've got the chin-up bars up there, barbell, a couple of little weights. That'll do. Let's get into it. Start off with a warm-up.
I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss.
So I've only got limited stuff out here, but we can work with it. You've got a bar, you've got a gym.
I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand. Back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leaf, and I'm coming down my roof leaving. Don't get
Very difficult trying to make YouTube videos with a baby and a dog. Practice safe sex, people.
No, relax.
Wouldn't change it for the world. Good form, keep your back straight. Straighten up. And then through your legs. That's it. And then drive. 1, 2, 3, drive.
seeds in the soil, but swear that you almost spotted the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip.
Might
New
get some
money,
vitamin
too
D
funny,
on that.
old shorty, talk about old shit. I'm on they ass now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. Niggas is trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting sucked off in my new merch, colored duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the fuck on with that hate. I'm big cool on a
warm-up.
small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the fuck out of my face. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss.
Oh, my grip is weak. I think I need to invest in some straps. Like, it doesn't feel that heavy, it's just can't hold on. 1, 2, 3, up! That'll do for deadlift. We can do some bent over rows now. I think I'll go up on that one. It's a bit light. Try to train outside every so often, get that vitamin D. Because being on a vegan diet especially, if you do live in a cooler climate, try and supplement vitamin D, but in Australia it's pretty warm. So I just try and get out in the sun every now and then.
Till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some queen bee too. Macy's going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide.
I think I'm going to superset these with the dumbbell rows.
slide.
Surfing on a wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your
If you're working with lighter weights like that, I've only got them light weights. Make sure to contract at the top. And try and superset it with something heavy, like the barbell row. Because if I did them by themselves, you'd hardly feel it. So I'm about 2 weeks into my diet, 2.5 weeks, is it? 2.5 weeks into upping my calories. I feel really good. I don't feel like I put much fat on. I feel like my cardio has definitely gone down because I've stopped doing that. I actually jumped on the Stairmaster the other day and it was real hard for me, so I'm keen to get back into the faster cardios in the morning. But other than that, I feel really full all the time, which is good. I don't feel like I don't get those cravings for that sweet food or anything. The first few days was really hard trying to cram all that food in, but I think your body acclimatises to it. And now it's easier. Just a quick shout too. New gym shorts, straight out of Kmart. 7 schmackos. Got them in the boys section though, as I'm vertically challenged and I can shop in those sorts of areas. It's not weird. $7. These are beautiful. I mean, look at that.
line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide.
Water slide.
Oh wait.
Hold me down and squeeze my neck. I wanna feel the air right out.
See if this works. Just a bit of bent over row. Try to hold the other end down with some weights, but see how we go.
There's a big warm feeling when you breathe in my face. Nothing more I need. Choking on my knees. There's no way I will bleed. Ripping apart every creed from me.
Sun's getting to me.
Oh no.
May as well superset that with some chin-ups with the beautifully installed chin-up bar that me and my stepdad did. Absolutely beautiful.
Soul inside, I'm stranded alone. I don't know where I wanna be. All I care about is how I'm gonna be clean. Nothing more I need. Choking on my knees. There's no way I will bleed. Ripping apart every creed from me. Nothing more I need. Choking on my knees. There's no way I will bleed. Ripping apart every creed from
I'm trying to really control it on the way down. Get that squeeze, it makes it so much harder. Little bell swings in there, hey?
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm not running. I I see it trembling all too fast, but I'm not leaving. And you go round and round and round, and you can't.
That's a goodie. That's an all-round burner.
You look so beautiful, it's changing.
Alright, let's go.
Just like a stranger, suddenly knows everything.
Finish off with a bit of biceps. Always love doing biceps after back because they're already pre-exhausted and I don't have to spend a lot of time on them.
I move at the speed of light, and this is something I wouldn't dare to think I would be doing. And you go round and round and round, keep your head up high.
I'll be right behind you like a drum in the sky.
You look so beautiful today, now the game is changing. Just like a stranger trying to let you in.
Right, last one. Come on. Burn, motherfucker, burn! That's me. High five. Yeah, good job. My biggest fan. Alright, I thought I'd do a Q&A sort of style interview with my beautiful fiance who's behind the camera, who always is behind the camera. I'd like to thank her very much. She's a beautiful goddess and I wouldn't be able to do everything I'm doing without her. So thank you and I love you. Alright, hit me.
So, how long have you been vegan for?
I've been vegan for 3 years coming up in Christmas, and it's been one of the best decisions that I've ever made, I reckon. Last 3 years have been so good and so eye-opening.
And what was it that originally made you think about going vegan? And then what was it that actually was the turning point?
So we had a couple of roommates a few years ago, or 3 years ago, and one of them was vegan. And that was the first time I've ever been introduced to a vegan. I didn't know much about it. And she come in and was eating all these healthy foods. And I was like, what the hell is she eating? It looks so good, but I never thought I could do it. You know, I was one of those guys who just ate so much meat, it was ridiculous. I'd go to a family barbie and just have a plate full of meat and then maybe just some lettuce and like a piece of cucumber or something. It was actually very unhealthy. And so I never thought I could do it. But just seeing someone else do it sort of opened my eyes, and then I had some questions. I was like, why would you even want to be vegan? And she explained to me she was more of a vegan for the health reasons than more ethical, but she pointed me into the direction of a documentary called What the Health, and that is all about health and a plant-based diet. It didn't make me turn because it didn't really push me over the edge.
I watched it and I said, well, that's interesting, but I still couldn't do it. And then a few weeks passed, and then I watched another documentary. I think it was Forks Over Knives, which was another health documentary, and that was great. And then I still didn't go vegan. Then I watched another documentary when there was a little piece of film in there that had a cow getting shot in the head, and I just saw into that cow's eyes, and it looked like my dog, like Winston over there. When I look into his eyes, I see the same thing as I saw that day. And he held the gun up to his head and pulled the trigger, and I just saw the life drain out of its face, and it actually killed me inside. I don't think I've cried that much in my life, and I said, that's it. The next day I went vegan. Probably the hardest thing for me was just being different from everyone else, going to family outings and eating different things, or at the time my fiance wasn't vegan at the time, so it was hard sort of navigating the home life between me and her. Me trying to eat vegan and her still eating meat. It was kind of tricky, so we had to make both meals and work our way around that. That was an obstacle. Another thing was just reading labels all the time, I guess. At the supermarket, you got to read everything, and every darn thing has traces of milk in it. Don't ask me why, but it just does. I get a bit complacent sometimes, and I buy something that I think's vegan, get home, and it has some milk in it or something. And probably coming to terms with the fact that not everybody's going to change. My morals might be different to your morals. It doesn't sit right with me to kill an animal and eat it, but it might with you. So we're all different, and I've just realised that I have to come to terms with not the whole world's probably not going to go vegan, so just got to live with it.
What's been the best thing for you about going vegan?
Probably just being able to open my eyes to more things. Being a big meat eater, it was very hard for me to change my way of thinking, and now I can openly listen to someone and listen to their views and take it on board, and without judging, and I can take different aspects of people's lives and see if it works in my life. Another thing is just being able to keep healthy. It's easy to keep the weight off. I feel more energetic, I feel lighter, and I've had no problem building muscle or keeping fit. I do suffer from a disease called gout. It's a chronic arthritis I get, and a big part of that was eating meat. So if I went to a big barbecue and ate lots of meat, no doubt the next morning or the day after I would wake up with gout. And that's been a really big help. Once I quit meat, it really got that under control. It's not like I cured it, because it can't be cured. I can just manage it, but it's really helped in that regard.
So do you have any advice for any new vegans out there, or anybody who's thinking about transitioning into a vegan diet, or just trying to include more plant-based
food,
eating?
So just don't be hard on yourself. You know, even if it's just one meal a week, and then you go meatless Mondays. You know, too many people put pressure on themselves and they just cave in and they go back to what they were doing before. Not everyone's going to be like me and just jump into veganism the next day. Everyone's different, and we take it at our own pace, and I think that's it. Just trying to ease into it and trying to see what works for you.
And to finish off, what is your favourite vegan meal?
Ooh-wee, I was always a spaghetti bolognese person when I wasn't vegan, and nothing's changed. You don't have to change your foods when you turn vegan, you just substitute it. So it's still got to be spaghetti bolognese, I reckon. Bloody beautiful. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all my subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing, hitting that like button, and turning on that post notification. I really appreciate every one of yous. And I hope you have a great afternoon, great morning, great evening, wherever you are. And remember to stay grounded. Love yous all.